little fox.
Fun at Kids Central. Winter food for birds. Izzy lay on her back in the snow. She and Nina were making snow angels while Miss Shelley set up the Kids Central activity. The sky was clear and blue. Izzy saw a red bird land on a tree branch.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
She called to it.
Nina, don't birds eat worms and bugs?
Izzy asked.
Yes, I think so.
Nina answered.
Then what do they eat when there's snow on the ground?
The girls thought about this. They decided to ask Miss Shelley.
You girls must have read my mind,
Miss Shelley said.
I was just going to ask you that question.
You were?
Izzy said. Miss Shelley blew her whistle. Jason and Bobby stopped their snowball fight and came over.
Birds usually eat worms, bugs, and berries. But these things are hard to find in winter, right?
Miss Shelley said.
It's too cold. And there's so much snow.
Izzy said.
People can help birds by putting out feeders. Today we'll make bird feeders for the birds here on the playground.
Miss Shelley said.
Cool.
Izzy said.
How do we make them?
First find a pine cone by those pine trees over there.
Miss Shelley pointed to a row of trees on the edge of the playground. Minutes later, the kids came running back with their pine cones.
Mine's the biggest,
Bobby shouted.
Next, choose a pipe cleaner. Tie one end around the stem of your pine cone.
Miss Shelley said.
Pass me that green pipe cleaner, please.
Izzy said.
Blue, please.
Jason said.
I'm going to use a purple one.
Nina said.
Of course you are,
said Bobby.
What does that mean?
Nina asked.
Nothing, Miss Purple.
Bobby grinned.
Now we roll the pine cones in peanut butter,
Miss Shelley said.
Whoa, it's so sticky.
Izzy cried.
Exactly. We need the pine cones to be sticky so seeds will stick to them. Next, we roll them in birdseed,
Miss Shelley said.
It looks pretty.
Izzy said, holding up her pine cone. It was covered with different colored seeds.
So does mine.
Nina said.
I hope that red bird eats from it.
Izzy said.
Well, let's hang up your bird feeders and find out.
Miss Shelley said.
Which tree should we hang them on?
That one.
Izzy pointed to the tree where she had seen the red bird earlier. Miss Shelley carried a ladder over to the tree and climbed up.
Pass me your bird feeders, please,
she said. Miss Shelley tied all the bird feeders onto separate branches. Izzy thought they looked like ornaments on a Christmas tree.
Now we sit, wait, and watch,
Miss Shelley said. They sat back down at the picnic table. Miss Shelley poured everyone hot cocoa. They all watched the tree.
There it is.
Izzy whispered happily. Izzy pointed to a red bird in the tree. It hopped on a branch. Then it flew down to peck at Izzy's pine cone.
I'm going to name you Cherry.
She said. The bird took off into the sky.
Goodbye, Cherry. Come back soon.